Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of We Are Legion Live. This evening we have up and coming country music artist Molly Lovette, who happens to be a personal favorite of mine. So, hope you all listen closely and enjoy. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you been?
Awesome. Yeah, I've been staying pretty busy and yeah, trying to
Yeah,
play
I've
as much
seen.
as I can and write
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah. I've known you've been pretty busy. I've been trying to get you scheduled for a while.
I know. It's like I feel like I have either some kind of Facebook Live or I'm either out performing or something like
Yeah,
every night.
yeah. I saw that, and which is good for you to be able to get out and play. Not everybody's had those opportunities here lately.
Yeah, for sure.
But you get talked about so much on the show. I feel like you've already been on. I've had SJ McDonald on here. I've had Aaron Cosgrove. I had Sarah Faith on here. Peyton Howie's coming on here. I've had most of Freedom Jam from this year's been on here or is going to be on here.
That's awesome. Yeah, they're all great. So
Yeah, well, and they all see your picture.
ah,
I
that's
have put
awesome.
Sarah's picture in there with yours, but yeah, and they're like, "Oh, that's Molly. I love her."
Oh my gosh,
Like,
that's
yeah,
so
Molly's
sweet.
great.
Aw, that's awesome. Well, thank you for supporting all of us. We appreciate it.
Well, it is very, very fun, and I enjoy it.
Good.
And so, with you being so busy, you just released the video to One Woman Show, which is outstanding, by the way. I love that video.
Thank
Uh,
you. Thank you.
you got any other projects coming down the pipe right now?
Yes, actually, I will be announcing soon. I'm actually releasing a Christmas song. So that will
Ah,
be, yes, that'll be announced very, very soon because it'll be out there in just a few weeks, actually.
oh, nice, nice. Tis the season for that. A lot of people have been releasing their Christmas stuff. I had somebody asked me already to put a collab stream on my page for them to upload Christmas videos, music videos. And
Oh,
I was like, I will do that, but I have a rule: no Christmas stuff before Halloween. So it's going to be after Halloween is over before I do the Christmas stuff. So, but
I'm
now
with you on that.
now Halloween's over, we can go ahead and get to the Christmas stuff.
Right. I feel like especially this year, everybody is just ready for Christmas, like now.
Yes, the faster we get this year over with, I think the better off everybody will be.
Yes, I agree.
I'm ready to get back to some sense of normalcy where we can be going to live shows and things like that.
I know, me too.
And is I've met so many great artists this year, and I was like, I've watched live streams of you all and everything like that, but it's just not the same. I need to be at the show with you all and
Yes, I
catch your
know.
vibes.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
it's
so
not the same for us either. Like it is
yeah.
nice to get to interact like over social media, but there's nothing compared to like being, with the artist and with the fans and everyone. It's really
That seems to be a topic that comes up pretty much every show. Is you just don't get to get to take the energy from the audience, and the audience don't get to feel your energy. So I mean, as much as we love hearing you all in live streams and stuff, it's not even close to the same for us either. So I can just imagine how bad it is for the artist because you get you're just sitting there singing to yourself. So it's like when you're driving, you're just singing to the car
right,
radio.
just like singing along. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's definitely. We found ways, yeah, to kind of cope through this time with the social media, but yeah,
yeah.
definitely not the same. It's the real stuff.
Uh, Sarah's been doing a lot of hers on a Zoom. Have you tried doing any of them on Zoom?
Oh no, I haven't. I haven't
Where
thought of that.
you can have multiple people up there, so it kind of seems like you have a little bit of an audience. So,
Oh, okay. Is that the one where she sells tickets to it?
hmm
Okay, I have seen her post about that. That's a good idea.
yeah, definitely get in contact with her. Those I've been to the last two of them, and they're really good. and it allows you to kind of interact more with your audience, and you can see more than just one person like we got right here. But those have been really nice. So yeah, definitely get in touch with her about that.
Yeah, I will for sure. That's a cool idea.
Uh, so you're newly a Nashville resident now. So how's that working out for you?
Yes, I am so excited to be in Nashville. Like I have been wanting to move here for forever, it feels like. So it's nice to be here and getting to play like those writers' nights that I've been doing.
Hmm.
That's just not something that, what we have back in St. Louis where I'm from. There's not a lot of opportunities to showcase our own music. It's a lot of cover gigs and all of that.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I've been to St. Louis quite a bit. I'm originally from Missouri myself, so
Oh my gosh.
I'm from Chillicothe, which is if you take a line between Kansas City and St. Louis, hit the middle of the state and go up, you'll run right into Chillicothe.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, so
Yeah, so it has been nice to get to kind of just, yeah, be in the scene, the music scene here in Nashville, meet other artists and songwriters, and just be, yeah, here with it all.
yeah, I imagine it makes it a lot easier now to meet and get to work with other songwriters. A lot of, I mean, is there's no shortage of songwriters in Nashville. Let's
Nope.
not be honest here, and but
For sure. Yeah, and that's what too back home I didn't really co-write very often with people. There just weren't a ton of songwriters that I knew and that
uh,
was comfortable writing with. But here, yeah, it's like every, writer's night I'm at, there's somebody afterwards that's like, "Oh, let's write. Let's set up and get together next week to write." And we do, and it's awesome. It's been really
yeah,
cool.
and I imagine that's breathe a lot of fresh air into your creativity as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's nice getting those other perspectives and especially from people who, have been here in Nashville for a while and kind of know the ropes and know how it all works.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, been inspiring and creatively as well.
Got someone over in the comments digging your Beatles sweatshirt.
Oh, thanks. I like the Beatles.
So, how was it at Freedom Jam? I was wanting to make it there this year, but with the COVID and stuff like that, and the way my work schedule was, I just couldn't make it across over there to it. And
Yeah.
you guys had an incredible lineup too. Like I
Oh my
said,
gosh. I
talked to you. I've talked to Aaron, Sarah. And, I chat with Peyton all the time, and it was just an incredible lineup of new artists.
yeah,
That
I was so excited. Yeah, to get to
it's going to be one of those where they're in 5 years, people are going to look back and say all these were at the same place at the same time, and I missed that show. That's the way it's going to be. Yeah, and
I hope so. Yeah, that's what I was so like just honored to be a part of it all because I got to know all of those artists kind of through social media over the summer and saw how incredible they all were and
hmm.
so when we got together at Freedom Jam and finally got to meet and watch each other perform, it was like, wow, this is like it was surreal. Like we were all, yeah, all in the same building, all performing and all getting to finally meet. It was really, really cool.
And yeah, and not only are you guys great artists, but getting I've got to know a lot of you, and all of you are very chill and cool people just to hang out with. Even if you weren't a musician, you're the type of person that you could just sit down and hang out with for hours and just chit chat. Which
Yeah.
is really cool because uh, being able to relate to the person singing, that's what I look for when I'm listening to music. Is can I feel what the singer sing feeling in that moment of the song, and being able to relate to you guys has really made listening to your music a lot more enjoyable.
Well,
Getting
thank you. Yeah, that's what, all of my songs, I write about my own life and
Mm,
experiences and things. So they're very relatable to me in my life. But that's always the hope, is that, someone else out there can take something from the song and kind of match it with their own life and what they're feeling, and, help them to, yeah, feel not as alone with it all.
mm. Kelsey Parker, that's someone you know? He's a
Yeah,
very,
she is a fan.
very big fan.
Yes, Kelsey is always on here watching the live streams and the interviews and everything. She's awesome.
Well, hi, Kelsey. I'm glad you can make it tonight. You should go back and look at some of the other videos that I've done with some of the other artists that were at Freedom Jam. Uh, that Sarah one was fun. We could have probably went for 3 hours, but we had to cut it off because we were just sitting there having such a good time talking back and forth. We were talking
Oh,
about her husband and playing golf and all sorts of stuff
oh my
like that.
gosh. Yes, you can talk to her forever. She's awesome.
She's so easy to talk to. Yeah.
Yes, she's
Uh,
so fun.
did
She
you
was one who I felt like I had like already known for forever, just from like Instagram and stuff and whatever. And then I finally met her and I was like, oh my gosh, are we really meeting for the first time right now?
Yeah. And yeah. Uh, so, did you want to play any songs tonight, or just want to talk? Or
Yes, I've got my guitar right here,
all
and
right.
yeah, my bedazzled one.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Let's see what I should play first. Um, I think I'll do "Lovin' You."
Okay, that's a good one.
Thank you. Yeah. So this song was the first one that I recorded here in Nashville. So I recorded this one in January last year, and that was my first time in like a real studio, like doing the whole thing. So this song is always like, it will always be super special to me, and a good memory of like my first time in the studio. So I like playing this one. Those dark blue eyes, somehow disguised, you're your own dream by laying in the sheets. Your sleeves high, covered up, all the pretty little lies, and now I see you played me straight. I took the bait, tried to save you from your insecurities. Now I admit relationships, they say you live and learn, and I agree. Loving you was a shot of whiskey, pulled straight from hell, burned from the first taste. Now I can't take it anymore, feeling like a fool. 'Cause I can't hear you out loud of me, loving you. Here to the curb, we crashed and burned. Wish I could say the end was bittersweet. Only road, now you're gone. So I'm telling every guy and girl I meet, loving you with a shot of whiskey, pulled straight from hell, burned from the first taste. Now I can't take it anymore, feeling like a fool. I can hear you out of me, loving you. So add me to the list, second glances you took for granted. They told me what to do. If only I'd have listened, but I too Loving you was a shot of whiskey pulled straight from hell. Crying on the first day, 'cause now I can tell it ain't worth feeling like a fool. I can hear one loud love down here.
Yes, absolutely. Give Molly an applause. I really love that song.
Thank you. Thank you so
Um,
much.
so, what would you say some of your earliest musical influences were?
So I grew up during that whole like Taylor Swift, Carrie Underwood era. So that was like my first CDs were Taylor Swift, Carrie Underwood. And that was like, a lot of the concerts I went to were them. My first concert though actually was Tim McGraw. I went and saw him with my parents when I was just 5 years old. But yeah, so a lot of country music, which is I think why I went the country route with my own music. But yeah, I definitely was drawn to those female artists that kind of were their own, like stood their own, and yeah, really looked up to that, and hoped always as a little girl, to grow up and be like that one day.
Those are good influences to have. I mean, if you're gonna be a mega star, we
Right
look
there,
up to
not
mega
now.
stars, right? So, outside of country music, do you who do you think you can draw inspiration from that you try to incorporate into like some of your music?
I love so Bon Jovi. I'm a big fan of. My family, we are very big Bon Jovi fans. We actually used to have a dog named Jovi. um, so I mean, I've been to some of his concerts too, and grew up listening to his music. So I definitely, I think with my own music too, I have it's country, but I do have a little bit of that rock to it,
Hmm.
which I think I get from listening to Bon Jovi, REO Speedwagon. We're big Kiss fans as well, so I mean, I also grew up listening to the rock and roll stuff,
Yeah,
so try to incorporate that as well.
and today, especially more so today than at any point that I can remember in my lifetime, is there's really not so much set genres anymore. Everybody's kind of doing cross genre stuff now, and it's just becoming music. Yeah, they're incorporating. You got some rock and roll in with the country, and you even got hip hop in with country and things like that. And everybody's doing cross genre stuff, and it's a lot. It's a lot of fun. I mean, of course, you've got your traditionalists that are always going, "Oh, that's not my country music." Da, da, da.
Uh,
But yeah, but I grew up during what they considered the golden age of country music during the '80s and '90s, and I love that stuff. I mean, I love the older stuff too, but this there's only so much you can do with that without expanding on it, and it's giving it a sort of a freshness, adding those other elements into it, adding the pop in the country or the rock and roll in, and it's made it a lot more fun actually.
yeah, I agree. I love what you said. Like, it's not really about the genre. Like, it's kind of now it's all just music, which is
Yeah,
how it should be. It doesn't
yeah,
matter. Like you're saying, a lot of people are hating on the pop country and the country with the hip hop in it and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's all music. So I like that.
yeah. It's now just music. I mean, when I especially when I was real young, you had definite. you were rock and roll, you were country, you were R&B, whatever. There was no denying what the person was. Now you're just listening. You can put the song. You can, okay, this could be a pop song. This can also be a country song. This can also be an R&B song, and it just it helps people. I like to say broaden their horizons a little bit, because there's some people that would be just, no, I only listen to country music. That's it. And, well, you really should. I mean, I'm not saying all the time, but there's other good elements to those different types of music as well, and that's I'm really digging the new styles of music because they're incorporating all those different elements into it.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes it a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. For
Uh,
sure.
so, being there in Nashville now, you have a new any favorite places that you like to play?
I'm trying to make my rounds in a lot of places. So I've played Belcourt Taps quite a few times, and that's always fun there. There's always, a good crowd and other good songwriters. I've been playing a lot of the places that, tourists and like before I moved here, places I didn't really know about.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the local places. So Commodore Grill, Alley Tap, places like that, where where it's all the songwriter stuff, kind of the undercover, Nashville type of
Yeah.
places, which has been cool because my family has loved coming to Nashville, our whole lives. Like we would come and have a little mini vacation, here in Nashville. And
Yeah. I mean,
um, but we'd hang
Nashville's a
out
great
on,
place.
yeah, we'd hang out on Broadway, and that was about it. So, where all the non-Nashville people hang out. So it's been cool to be here and like kind of discover these other really cool places.
Have you got to play the listing room yet?
No, I actually have been emailing back and forth with their booking guy. So hopefully soon.
I'd actually like to see you get to play a show with the suffragettes. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I need
Uh,
to get in contact with them because I've seen some social media stuff of that.
yeah, they do a live stream every Monday night from the listening room, uh,
Okay.
and yeah, they got some very very talented ladies that play in there, and I think you would fit right in there with them very nicely.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I need to check that out.
Uh, yeah, I might have to drop some few emails and see if I can help you out with that.
Yeah, you go right ahead. That'd be great. Thanks.
Well, that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? uh, but yeah, that would be good. Very nice to see that. Uh,
Yeah.
so, have you found any people there that you really? I mean, I'm sure you like writing with everybody that you write with, but anybody that you found that you've really clicked with there that seems like no matter what you guys are writing, it feels like it's a great song.
Yeah, there have been a couple of people who I've written with that, maybe we don't get a song, right away, or it's
Mhm.
it's it's a struggle. But then there have been those people that like will write a whole song in 30 minutes, and it's great, and it's whatever. So it is kind of interesting. Like some people you click with, in songwriting, and some people you just don't. But yeah, I
Um,
definitely have been starting to find those people, and I'm just trying to, write with as many people as I can, and get myself out there as much as I can, because you never know.
yeah, especially being as new as you are to uh, being a part of the scene there in Nashville now, getting yourself out there and meeting as many people, it can't hurt at all because you never know who you're going to meet that knows someone who knows someone else that could get you your shot, you know?
Exactly.
And I like what I like most about promoting all you ladies is one, it was very hard to get you all to let me promote, which I understand. I mean, there's a lot of questions when about uh, guys trying to help out the ladies in their work, and not all of them have the best of motives with what they do. But I do it for the love of the music, and there are so many of you ladies out there that are so talented, and there's nothing, like I said, nothing against Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert, but there's a lot more of you ladies out there than just those two that should be played on the radio.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, I've just in the last year, you were one of the first ones that I got introduced to when I started doing this, and but in the last year, I've met so many just insanely talented ladies, and it's been a lot of fun listening and helping you all out. And yeah, anyways, we don't have to go on and on about what I do, but
No, but yeah, no, we appreciate it. And yeah, especially like you were saying, there are so many talented women here in Nashville, and all around, that, yeah, all deserve, the chance to get some radio time and to get promoted and
uh,
get their music out there.
I mean, I go through my playlist all the time, especially that new Queens of Country playlist, and I was like, man, if only this song could get airplay, uh, and I could pick uh, 15, 20 of those songs and say, man, this song just needs some airplay, and it just needs somebody to put money behind it to get it on the radio, and this person is going to have a hit, and everybody's going to know who they are, but sooner rather than later. And hopefully, that's what I'm trying to do is get your guys' music out, and maybe the right person will hear it one day, and
Yeah, that's what we can hope for. Yeah,
yeah,
getting it in front of the right people.
yeah. And I have been I like I said, I follow a lot of like the suffragists and stuff because there's so many female artists in with that group, and I have been noticing there's a lot more of them getting signed here lately, which is really good.
That's awesome. Yeah,
And
that's amazing.
but it also creates more opportunities because it opens up the spots in the writers' rounds for like the suffragists for the newer artists and stuff like that. And
Yeah, I've definitely found too that most everyone here has good intentions and is very helpful of, supporting each other, and once you kind of get into a certain clique or a certain place, they'll help you out, and they'll support you. So that's been cool.
yeah, and that is okay. We do have a question over here from the. What is your biggest struggle as a new artist?
Oh, good question. Um, I think just trying to be patient with everything. I have so many ideas and goals and things that I want to accomplish, like right now, and I know that, um, that isn't gonna happen right now. There's a lot of things, like things don't happen overnight, so
Yeah,
um, it's a lot of that hard work and planning and executing. But yeah, I have a lot of things that I want to do and accomplish with my music. So just kind of taking the time to learn and let myself be a new artist for a little bit.
enjoy the ride.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you already work hard enough as it is, and anybody that follows your social media would know you're a very hard worker, and no one's ever going to accuse you of not paying your dues. So,
Well, thank you.
yeah. So enjoy your time doing that because once you start getting a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger, then you're going to look back and say, "Man, I wish I would have got to spend some more time doing those little bit rounds and
Yeah.
when it was more laid back and things like that. And yeah, so just enjoy the ride. You're plenty young enough to, you got plenty of time. And but Kelsey has a question for you. Is that if you could be a cartoon character, who would it be?
Oh gosh. Can't even think of any cartoons. Huh. That's a really good question, Kelsey. I might have to get back to you. I don't even know of it. I haven't watched a cartoon in a really long time. Um, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Gosh, I'll have to think.
You probably don't have a whole lot of time to watch much of any type of TV. Is busy.
Not a ton, at least lately. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been wild. Yeah. It's been crazy, and I think it's going to continue to be crazy until, into 2021 because
which is good.
December's crazy for everyone always anyways.
Yeah,
And
and yeah, with the holidays and stuff like that, and uh, I, I wish you guys could get back out on tour and do tours and things like that. And
me too. I know.
yeah,
Hopefully we'll see
yeah,
something happening in 2021, smaller
yeah.
things or
Oh, sooner rather than later. I mean, I'm really chomping at the bit to get out and to see some live shows because, like right here in Kansas City, we only have a couple of venues that are even doing live shows right now, and they're very limited engagements uh, to get in there, and so it's kind of hard, especially with my day job work schedule because I bounce around from working night shift and swing shift and day shift. Uh, but I'm hoping that I don't have to do that day job very much longer, and I can start doing this full time, which is really what I want to do is
yeah, that'd be awesome.
help out full time. And I've gotten to the point where I know I'm helping people because I get DMs and emails and stuff from artists all the time thanking me and telling me couldn't, they really appreciate all that I'm doing. But uh, me personally, I feel like, I can do so much more. I just don't have the time to do it right now. So I'm trying to make it to where I can free up that time to do this full time. And that's what my goal is for 2021 is to be
That
able
would be awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. And I totally get that with like wanting to go all in with it because that's what I kind of decided to do with the music was I decided to not go to school anymore. I went to college for a year and then figured like if I'm gonna do this music thing and I really want it, then I need to like put everything into it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I've been doing here lately is putting all my stuff into doing this, especially with these live streams. When we started out, I was only doing them on Wednesday nights, and then I just kept getting DMs and DMs and DMs from artists, and they're like, "We'd like to be on there." And I was like, "Well, Wednesday nights alone is not going to cut it anymore because there's just too many of them." And that's why when I talk to you about scheduling, I'm like, you pick a night,
Yeah.
and then I'll work around your schedule because I know you guys, our schedules are just completely insane. And I was like, you tell me when you want to be on, and I'll make the time to get it done for you. Uh,
Yeah. Thank you.
mm-hmm. You got another song you want to play?
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's your show. I'm just. We showcasing Molly tonight, not Bill.
All right. I'm actually gonna play an unreleased song. This is one of my sadder songs. This is called "Break Apart," and it is a breakup song, but it's about being on the other side of the breakup, being the one having to break up with this person, and how that can be just as hard. So yeah, this will be out in the next couple of months. But here's a little sneak peek of it. They say it's over when it's over. got nothing left to give. Time to start living for tomorrow, instead of living just for you. When he no longer makes you happy, can't keep that smile on your face. Used to fill your world with wonder. Now you wonder what to say. It's hard for you, it's even harder for me. When I look at myself and all we used to be, can't hold on when I know we're falling apart. Hope you'll understand and I hope you'll see. No, you don't wanna hear it's not you, it's me. It's time to stop. There's no good place to start. How do you find the words to break a heart? They say forever's never easy. Sometimes the story gets cut short. Feels like the hurt will never end. I know we'll find something more. It's hard for you, it's even harder for me. When I look at myself and all we used to be, can't hold on when I know we're falling apart. Hope you'll understand and I hope you'll see. No, you don't wanna hear it's not you, it's me. It's time to stop. There's no good place to start. How do you find the words to break a heart? It's hard for you, it's even harder for me. When I look at myself and all we used to be, can't hold on when I know we're falling apart. Hope you'll understand, yes, I hope you'll see. No, you don't wanna hear it's not you, it's me. It's time to stop. There's no good place to start. How do you find the words? Oh, I can't find the words. How do we find the words to break a heart?
Very nice. I can't wait for that one to be out.
Thank you. Me too.
Do you have a time frame? You said the next couple of months, but can you be any more specific?
Yes. So I think it will most likely be January.
Okay.
So I've got that one recorded. We're just kind of waiting for the right time to release it. So like I said, we've got that Christmas song that'll be out in a couple of weeks. And then, yeah, probably right after the holidays, we'll go ahead and release Break a Heart.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get the new year started off right.
Right. Yeah.
Excuse me. Now my mind just went numb. I had a question that I was going to ask, and my Alzheimer's kicked in.
It's fun.
So, what else have you found? Anything else around Nashville that you've really liked to do now that you're a local there and not just hanging out on Broadway?
Right. Honestly, a lot of restaurants and places I have found that I love. I'm a big food person. Like I love going to get dinners and and find cool like restaurants and places. So there's one of my favorites is called the Grilled Cheesery, and it's so cool. It's literally they just serve grilled cheese, but it's like super fancy kinds of grilled cheese, like with different things in them and like I don't know, but it's super cool. So there's a lot of cool little like unique restaurants and places that I've found and been scoping out. So that's been cool.
That does sound pretty cool. I mean, I haven't really been many places off of Broadway in Nashville either. So now that I know a lot of people that live there now,
Yeah,
I hit them up when I'm going to be in town. Like, hey,
right. Yeah, well, you'll
um,
have all the spots.
yeah, uh, it'll feel like I'm a local.
Right.
Cool. Well, any particular places in St. Louis that you really like to play?
Yes. I'm excited. I'm heading back to St. Louis this weekend to play
Okay.
a couple of shows. So Friday night I'm playing. It's a place called Helen Fitzgerald's, and I love playing there. It's usually like full band, big stage, always packed. But they're not doing full bands right now with the restrictions, so it'll just be an acoustic show. But that's always a fun one, and there's always a good crowd, and we put on a fun show. And there is this other smaller bar right by my house called BMO's, and that is always a blast. Like I know everyone there now just from playing there, and it's like the little local bar that everyone goes to. And I always say like, if I make it big someday, I'm gonna go back to BMO's, and we're gonna have some big show there and whatever. So I'm actually playing there around Thanksgiving and then again at Christmas when I'll be home. So I try to
Nice.
always kind of make it back to my spots.
Yeah, and really, I mean, that's not really that bad of a drive from Nashville to St. Louis. Anyways, it's what about
It's like
4 hours?
it's like 5 hours, a little less.
Yeah, four
Yeah,
or
it's
five
really
hours, and
it's not bad at all.
it's
And
not a bad drive. And so you could pretty much get back home anytime you wanted to on the weekend. So,
yeah, it's a
and you were talking about BMO's. A lot of people they have that one place. It just feels like that it's home. So when you're playing there, this is home to you, and
totally
those you can tell when an artist is in that venue because they you can actually tell the difference in the sound when they sing. Uh, um, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it you can they seem to put in just that little bit extra effort in everything that they do because that's their place. You know,
yeah,
and it's like defending your home court in basketball or something.
totally.
But
Yeah, that's what
those are.
especially now that I am in Nashville and I'm not, getting to play in St. Louis every single weekend like I was before. It makes it, much more special getting to go back home and play.
Mhm. Yeah. Kelsey is asking, speaking of Thanksgiving that's coming, what are you thankful for, Molly?
Oh, what a good question. Oh gosh, I'm a lot of things. Um, Thankful for as tough as this year has been. A lot of good has come from it. Music wise, I've got to release a lot of songs and videos, and connect with people who maybe we wouldn't have met if it wasn't for all the craziness and having to kind of go online. So kind of thankful for the blessings in disguise throughout this crazy year. Always, my family, friends, and all of the fans, everyone who supports my music, and the journalists, the promoters, everybody, yeah, anyone and everyone who has supported me. I yes cannot thank them enough for sure.
Uh, well, you just you make it easy. Your music makes it a lot easier to promote you. So just hear it. That's all you got to say. And then, oh wow, you
Thank
put out
you.
some very good music. Uh, I do want to tell you that you're more than welcome to come on the show anytime you want. Just all you got to do is DM me. And, like I said, I'll make time for you to be on the show, especially whenever you're getting ready to release your new stuff, let me know. Even if you just want to pop on an episode and say, "Hey, everybody, I got a new song coming out," and do whatever. And we'll try to help out everybody as much as possible. And
Yeah, thank you.
but I think we got time for you to play one more song if you want to play another song before we go.
Perfect. Yes, I would love to play One Woman Show, the latest
No,
thing.
absolutely. If you guys
Yeah.
haven't seen the video yet, make sure you go over to Molly's YouTube channel and check it out. It's very good.
Thank you. Yes, please do. And yeah, stream the song, check it out. For any of my St. Louis people watching, actually one of our local news stations, Channel 5, is going to be playing the video on Monday and a little interview. So I'll be posting about it. Like you said, I post a ton.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be posting about it. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. And thank you guys. So thanks for streaming and all of that. So here's One Woman Show. Few broken hearts, I gave down. Calm, carry on, pick up your crown. No, I ain't saying nothing back on that horse. Take some time to find your shine. Raise the curtain, dim the lights on the crazy days. Lonely nights, dressing up, taking the stage, gonna be the star. Special day. I'm rocking on my own, ain't digging on my phone. Pretty girls are putting on one woman show. So get your tickets now, they sell out. It's just me, myself, and I let you know. Being one woman show. If you lose yourself for a little while, don't give up, it's not your style. Love can wait, all you need is a break. Take some time, enjoy your shine. Raise the curtain, dim the lights on the crazy days and lonely nights. Grand old sweet, chase a dream, time is gone, check to see. I'm rocking on my own, ain't thinking of my phone. Pretty got you putting on one woman show. So get your tickets now, they sell out. It's just me, myself, and I let you know. Being a one woman show. I'm rocking on my own, ain't thinking of my phone. Pretty got me putting on one woman show. So get your tickets now, they sell out. It's just me, myself, and I let you know. Being a one woman show. It's just me, myself, and I need on go. And on a one woman show.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
Everybody was really liking it over here.
Oh, good.
So again, everybody, this is Miss Molly Lovett. Please go out there, check out her music and stuff on all our platforms. She's got a YouTube channel, IG, and of course Twitter. She's very active on all of those. So you'll be able to get a hold of her there anytime and see what's going on. Any plans for a tour once the lockdowns and stuff go off? Because we have Susan who wants to know if you're coming to Seattle anytime soon.
Hopefully, yes. So I been talking with my agent and trying to figure out, when it's safe slash, we're able to tour and do things. A lot of my shows that I have scheduled for 2021 so far are festival type of shows, like, you know, outdoor. Some of them are drive-in still. So hopefully, as you know, these next few months go on, things will be okay enough to start touring. And
Yeah.
yeah, I would say for sure, make sure, yeah, you guys follow me and let me know, yeah, where you're from and where you want me to come play, because I'd love to come, you know, travel and tour, play wherever I can. So
No. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show tonight. And like I said, anytime that you want to come on the show or you need me to promote a new song coming out or whatever, you just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you out, Molly. Uh, Everybody that's in the chat, thank you all for coming out and supporting Molly tonight. On your way out, please hit the like button, and if you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can catch more episodes. We got a lot of good guests that come on here, and most of them end up talking about Molly. There's a picture right behind me.
that's so funny. I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, you're the lucky one to be right up front.
Yeah, I'm
So
right there.
you're like boom right there. And,
Yeah.
hey, that's Molly. I love her. So
Oh,
we we call it the Molly segment. We have every episode. So
oh my gosh, that's so
where
funny.
we talk about you. So you're getting promoted pretty much every time.
Right. I mean, I don't even have to come on. Yeah.
Yeah, but we do appreciate you coming on, and especially when you come on, you like to play your songs because
Yes. Thank you so much.
and so everybody please go check out Molly's stuff, and I'll let you all know every time that she's dropping something new. Got a Christmas song that's coming out in a couple weeks, so we'll let everybody know. But thank you again, Molly. You have a great night, and
Thank
let me know
you.
if you need anything at all.
I will. Thank you so much. This was awesome.
Uh-huh. All right. We'll talk
See
to you
ya.
later.
Thank you guys. Bye.
All right, everybody. We're going to end this broadcast, and I'm going to create a new one for FASA is coming on next. So I will see you guys again here in a few minutes.